Today on Engineering TV, we continue our tour at Picatinny Arsenal. I'm with Major Michael Patratz, and he's going to show us some more of the latest in robotics technology.
One of the greatest problems with the robots is remote situational awareness. Remote situational awareness, that ability to feel and see and understand what's around your robot from a remote location, is very difficult to solve. It's a very difficult problem indeed. The 90% solution on remote situational awareness was developed in cooperation with EOD Technology Division here at Picatinny and Chatten Associates in Pennsylvania, calling for what's called a head-aimed camera. Wherever you look through these eyepieces, this camera sees remotely at a great distance away. And it actually makes the soldiers and the Marines feel like they're actually at the robot. Like I said, this is the 90% solution getting to remote situational awareness. And this is designed to fit on top of the Talon and replace that pan and tilt camera, just expanding the capabilities so that the EOD soldiers really truly feel and understand, and they're able to accomplish their mission faster than they ever had before. And the EOD soldier simply places the system on their head, and it gives them the ability to scan and look around the robot as if they're normally doing it, and that enables them to understand all that surrounds them.
How do you find the COTS technology that goes into the robots?
What we do here at EOD Technology is we search through the commercial world to try to find those technologies which would assist us greatly in enhancing EOD's mission accomplishment. And Chatten Associates camera is one of those technologies that's we consider here a leap ahead, because for the first time you're fully aware of what is around your robot as if you're truly remotely there.
What other technologies did you have to develop to accomplish this?
Our organization has really vamped up over the last couple of years, and it's difficult to describe it because prior to the war in Iraq, there was just a handful of these robots that you see here before you, just a handful. Now today, they're in the thousands. So as we have changed our rules of how we conduct EOD operations, we have had to adapt quickly. So those tools come from ideas generated from Marines and soldiers deployed from Iraq. They filter back to our team of mechanical, electrical, and computer science engineers, and we create those solutions as fast as we possibly can to get them out to the deployed. One of our mainstays was that wide-angle camera. From the moment we heard about the requirement, we knew about it, we needed to provide soldiers a better field of vision. It was 1 year. We spent 12 months between the first sketches on a piece of paper to actually producing it and testing it in accordance with EOD standards and actually sending it out to Iraq and Afghanistan. And that is a phenomenal rate by any means.
So what about communications between the robot and the soldier who's controlling it?
Well, all of these systems that you see here are wireless, but they also have the capability of going through fiber optic cable, and it depends upon the situation. Fiber optic as well as wireless both have their benefits and their drawbacks depending upon the situation.
So what sort of range would they have? I mean, the fiber optic would depend on how much cable you wanted to lay out, I guess. But
well, the range of these robots varies greatly, but whatever the range is, the main objective is to always keep the soldiers or Marines at a safe distance. Now, without going into the details of the range, because it varies so greatly, the mainstay is why we make these things as long a range as possible, so that we keep it at a very safe distance from the operators.
What about the challenges in operating the robots in the desert in such a harsh environment?
There are challenges with operating in the desert. You have heat, you have extreme cold, but each one of these problems with operating in the desert they're solved primarily like mobility, for instance, with these robots. These tank tracks, all of these robots have tank tracks on them, tread styles. That enables them to handle a wide variety of terrain. And so from the mobility standpoint, they really do a good job of combating that. As for the heat, as for the extreme cold, these robots have undergone extreme testing, which enabled us to get them out to the environment. So as much as they are commercially available items, they've gone through rigorous testing to ensure that they'll meet those demands, environmental demands on the battlefield. We've talked a lot about remote situational awareness, and I'd like to actually give you a demonstration, show you what this remote situational awareness, how it improves your ability to use these robots on the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan. If you take a look at a regular camera, you'll see that this camera is located near the front of the robot. It gives you a very narrow field of vision as seen wirelessly through this control unit. Now, the new camera that we've produced, the wide angle camera, which is located here, provides you an extreme wide angle, enabling the EOD soldiers, Marines, and airmen to see a wide breadth of what's in front of them. And when they're searching for IEDs through their missions, it is a tremendous tool that gives them that added situational awareness. It has the ability to switch between two cameras through the use of an on-off switch to provide two different visions, a zoom view of what you're looking at, or the wide angle view. The only step on top of the head angle camera for remote situational awareness would be head aimed viewing with stereoscopic vision. And then you now have full depth perception as well as the ability to understand what's around you.
Can you walk us through the controls?
We refer to this as the OCU, the Operational Control Unit. You have on this function right here, you have the drive, as well as the upper arm and lower arm. These are the arm controls, and another one of the controls on here you'll see is the gripper's ability to open and close. And you have a variety of other instruments that enable you to get that remote situational awareness, such as panning and tilting cameras, different camera viewpoints, as well as flashlights, headlights, and a variety of others.
Well, it's some really fantastic technology. Thank you so much for having us in and showing us around, and can see where this is really adding great benefit to the efforts out in the field. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.